Email popsicles, as I said, we'll go through all the settings on the Unihertz Titan 2. I've done a bit of setting up, but I do want to do these before I add any private apps and whatnot. So we'll go from top, my device, gives you all that information there, blah, blah, blah. Running memory extension, never used it. So it's by default was off. And storage, it was 15 gigs before I started installing some foss apps. So that's that. Wi-Fi, already connected to Wi-Fi. There's many others around the area. And the settings wise, excellent strength, which is good. I'm on the 5 gigahertz frequency and whatnot. Auto connect, add device, network details and whatnot. Don't think there's anything else you can really select in here. Next up, there was the network preference of what does. Wi-Fi doesn't turn back on automatically. I used to use this, but no. Just you either leave it on or switch it off when you leave the house. So it will detect when you get home to automatically turn on the Wi-Fi, and notify for public networks was switched on the first boot up, obviously, but this was off by default. So save your stall, it scripts your Wi-Fi direct, but yeah. What else? Bluetooth, I've not set it up yet. And turn it on, probably pick up some things. Yeah, we won't use that yet, it's pretty default. Mobile networks, haven't chucked in a SIM. That probably will be maybe on the weekend. But there'll be settings in here. I know that I'll probably record a video about this because people have had issues. I know in a few countries, in Australia, America, Europe, Asia. But yeah, just to show all the areas of it. Flight mode, I'll turn off the Wi-Fi now. SIM card, I can't really access it. Oh, there's a toolkit. Yeah, need to obviously insert. Data saver, good to have. I would set that up for myself. I get 40 gigs, so I put every month 40 gigs, but I've never gone over. So most, I think it was like 10 gigs, 15 gigs. Traffic management tells you what's being used. There you go. Droidify has used 1.2 gig. Yeah, it's good like that. VPN, no. Network speed. Oh, we can have a network speed. Oh, yeah. I'm always for network speed. I know in Lineage OS, that shows in the middle up the top. Private DNS I don't use. Hotspot and tethering. It's pretty straightforward. Hotspot, Wi-Fi with USB tethering, Bluetooth, and Ethernet. So it would work. It is Android. More connections, USB connection prompt. Cross-device services, call casting. But I don't have Google Count. NFC I'll leave on. Just when I'm tapping Bluetooth speakers, which will be another video I make. I'll add my 2 Bluetooth headphones, Bluetooth speakers, Android Auto, Bluetooth mouse, and Bluetooth keyboard. NFC, as I was saying, so I was on casting. I share to the TV, printer, Chromebook, don't use, quick share. I've sometimes used that, and obviously Android Auto, as I mentioned. Display, color scheme, I left it as standard, but you also have a user mode and vivid. Blue light I do use, so I'll turn that on. So let's see here, so you can see maybe on display while I'm recording you can see it, but now it's off. Good to have it on, protects your eyes in some way. Video enhancement, dynamic contrast, and restore to defaults. Yeah. Brightness can go by percentage, which is really good. I left it at 10%. I never used adaptive. Lock screen, so privacy, show all notification content, and don't show notifications at all. Add text on lock screen. Yeah, so you can put like your email or mobile number if you lose your device, or good morning, whatever you like. Chose Android, as it says. Use device controls without unlocking your phone. I think that's where it gives, when you're playing music and your screen's locked, you can control it even if it's locked. Shortcuts. Yeah, you can add shortcuts. So there are a few of them. I've never used this, the left side, the right side. Yeah, fair enough. May add that. Dynamic clock size change according to lock screen content. But I don't use that. Turn it off. What to show wake screen for notifications. When screen is dark, it turns on for new notifications. Yeah, that's fair. Screen timer, I'll leave it at 2 minutes, but you have up until 30. Screen attention prevents your screen from turning off if you're looking at it, which I don't use, but I always have it at 2 minutes. It'd be nice if I could do it 3 or 4, but yeah, that's my choice. Dark themes, yeah, I don't use it, but you can. Display size of this is the default. Anyway, bold, high contrast, basic, but maybe they can hopefully add a bit more to increase the text size, because the battery and clock is a little small, just a pinch small, but I did add a clock to the desktop, or the home screen desktop, my goodness. And night light, there it is, we'll never turn off. Color contrast, oh, where were you? Color contrast, never used it. High contrast text, default, medium, high, yeah, fair enough. We were in here before. I can change the intensity of the night light. Keyboard backlight. Just keyboard backlight. Haven't bought it yet, but I'll probably make it lower. Keyboard backlight duration. Always off. Same as screen timeout. 30 seconds, 5 seconds. No idea. But as you can see, you do have choices there. Plenty. Pocket mode, lock touch gestures when placed in a pocket. Nope. Auto rotate screen. Nah, for now. I usually do it myself. Screensaver. It was on by the default, but I've turned it off. Lift to wake I don't use, but maybe some people like that. Theming, headline and body, default, and notify. Noto, serif, or sans. So blah blah. Not using that. Icon shapes. You can have all the different icons. I think default's fine, but I'll check them out later. There's quite a bit. Square cool. Yep. Next up, wallpaper. I was curious about the wallpapers. So you got obviously the theming and shortcut, device controls, show notifications on lock screen, more lock screen options. So it kind of goes to privacy, dynamic clock. We've looked at all this before. The wallpapers I was curious about. So you can change color, clock color and size too. That's how it looks though, kind of. Wallpapers and on-device wallpapers. So that was the default one. It's like the Sony Xperia wallpapers of yesteryear, but they've got quite a few. Vivid ones, dark ones, like it would be for an AMOLED screen or something. Yeah. Decent choice. I like that. They give a bit of everything for everyone. Why not? You can just see all these. That's the one I chose currently. The stripes. I'll do what I'll use, but it's fine for now. Live, I didn't even see the live wallpapers. I'll just do it itself. No thanks. So wallpapers and styles, sound and vibration. I have not tested. Well, it's not even soft. People were complaining that it was soft, but for a mono speaker, it's not a stereo speaker phone. It's decent. Can't complain. The low end is low though. Obviously this S23, it's my dog. The S23 Ultra is stereo and sounds great. But this, I'm pretty happy with it. Call, ring, notification, alarm, do not disturb, ringtones, ringtone for one. We'll go for all of them. Holy crap, there's a lot. Looks like they forgot to name him. Some of these ain't bad. You can always make your own. I think some of these are like default Androids. Oh, auto captions. Some dance, trance techno one. These are good. $33 of them, eh? And you can add your own. That is pretty good. Phone ringtone, where are we? Live captions, don't use. Media show player. Pin media player to quickly resume media, resume playback. Media player stays open in quick settings, so that's obviously up in the notification pane and settings pane. Up here. Show media on lock screen, yes, and show system media recommendations. Fair enough. And what was the live caption? Don't use it, but it's good to have. You know, some things may need help. Low sounding video. Vibrations, yes. I've just turned off touch. That one, it was all on, but I've turned off, and I obviously play with the other ones, but these are all the settings for vibration. That's all of it to be turned off. You've got ring, vibrate first, then ring gradually, or vibrate on connected or disconnected, notification vibration, alarm vibration, touch, feedback or vibration is off. I've turned that off. Media vibration, don't know what that is yet, and fingerprint vibration. I'm guessing if I use the finger lock sensor, then yeah, it will vibrate once you touch it. What else? Default notification sound. There are 40 of them. Holy crap. Let's go through them. Well, where my feet are going. Yeah, car lock. Cuckoo. Go crazy on the cuckoo. A water drop. Fair enough. They're quite good, some of these. That's good. Bell. That's like a cash register bell. A harp. And birds, they'll trip me out every time I hear the bird. I think it's a real one. Ping pong? Table tennis? Yeah. That's all 40. That's a lot. Alarm would be the same with the sounds. Oh, maybe not. Jeez, okay. I got ones for alarms. I don't know how these are meant to wake you up. Some of them are too soft. It's like a bubble? Oh, frogs. It's a slow wind up. There we go. That's that. Doll pad touch tone, screen locking sound, charging sound and vibration, tap and click sounds, and always show icon when in vibrate mode. Sound I can't even speak. Sound enhancement. Hi-fi mode, high fidelity. Nice. So that's sound and vibration. Apps. You can see all most recently opened. General, screen time, all the stuff. Special app access. Who can access what, you can access all files, display of others, do not disturb, alarms and reminders, any apps that do those things. It's good they separate them. And then the default apps you can change here. I got Fennec browser and Iron Fox, but yeah, that's a quick way of changing it too. Home app quick step. I'm guessing menu mode switch, background adjustment. Oh yeah, home layout. Notification dots, icon size, and app suggestions. No thanks. And yeah, all the apps. Everyone knows how this looks. It's all the apps there. 3 dots here, show system. And then you can hide system. Yeah, fair enough. Notifications, app notifications. Notification history, you can turn that on. That sometimes helps if you miss something and you know where it's gone. Conversations, no priority conversations. Yeah. Priority and modify conversational peer. Fair enough. Never used it, but good to know. Bubbles. Oh, apps to show bubbles. Privacy notification red. Reply and control. Control which apps and devices can read notifications. Notifications on lock screen. Hide silent conversations and notifications. Notifications on show conversations default and silent. Hide silent conversations and don't share any. Yeah, that's fair enough. Do not disturb. Sometimes you use that. So that's there. Flash notifications. Camera flash, screen flash. Oh yeah, there you go. Nice. Option when we didn't get a LED notification up here, because this is the BlackBerry Passport screen and the notification would have been here, the LED notification, but that's all right. We do have obviously the back as well. There is a red dot that appears around here somewhere, but that's all right. This is another option. Yeah, moving on. Wireless emergency alerts. Fair enough. That could be like weather warnings, extreme stuff, severe weather warning, whatever it may be. And there are a few of those there. You can vibrate, yeah. Hide silent notifications and silent bar off. Allow notification snoozing off. Notification dot on app and enhanced notifications. Get suggested actions, replies, and more. Fair enough. Subscreen, that's going to be all new to me. Select the clock plate. I do like my digital. What do I like? There's quite a few you can add your own and make your own. Then I may do another video. I don't mind that. It's weird that I had a clock there, but I prefer digital than analog. But there's some nice, I feel like those two are good. And the first one that's already selected. I wish they had one with battery. Actually, that one has a bad battery percentage. And that one too. Now it has the steps. I left for default now. And how does it look like? Marks. Oh yeah, you can put however marks you want around it. Yeah, and then hands. Kind of hands. Okay, fair enough. Oh, but it doesn't let you do digital ones. What do you do then? Maybe you don't want to put a picture in just a digital. Save icon. Fill up on the floppy 3.5 disk. weird. Maybe it's this dark one, or maybe that's no clock at all. Interesting. I thought maybe it'll have digital, but that might be what needs to be fed back to Unihertz. Screen timeout, but mine's on the special button to turn it on and off. Double tap to wake. Yeah. Oops. I don't know what I've done now. Yeah, there goes. On. Oops, I locked the screen. Wake up with main screen. No, go home time. Go home time. What's that? Go home time. I do not know. Notification, and when notifications come, a red point will display on clock. I like that. And it's just on select applications. Select applications which show notifications. So yeah, it's all here. The ones you can tick and untick what you would like to show notifications. So for me, it would be like Etar or Gmail, Thunderbird, but I wouldn't use Meet and whatnot. Keep notes I wouldn't use either, so I can untick those. Notification, wake up. When notification is coming, the subscreen will wake up. I like that. That'll be good. Yeah. In call, when a call is coming, the subscreen will wake up. Yeah. Capture sound, camera settings, back camera capture size. Oh, what's this? Is it how when, I'm guessing we're using that as like a selfie image, maybe that? No idea, I'll have to look at that front camera capture. Back, front, what the? We'll have to explore that. Someone will suss it out. Well, there already is a Gcam. The general Gcam does work on it. Obviously, someone's going to tweak it. Watch that space. Use help. Yeah, this explains things here. Page switch, back gesture, home gesture, and select. That's good. And just explains it there. You can have a read. You can pause the video, obviously anytime. Should have mentioned that at the beginning, right? And yeah, subscreen, that's subscreen. Shortcut keys. Obviously, function, F and sim. Subscreen control, yes, so that's what it's defaulted to. It's got PTT key, programmable key, and shortcut key. You can choose whatever you want. So anything that's near installed. Programmable key, can change what it does, and then the shortcut key it has 2 free ways of doing things: short press, longer press, and double tap. And each one, then you can choose what it does again, start recording screenshot, or it can lead to any apps you want. So in total, you can have like 6 apps. What's it called? 3 apps linked to each one, which is really cool. Obviously, this one leads to a shortcut which hasn't been defined yet. Yeah. There you go. Same with the sim, the FN, the space, and the letters. You can change any letter to be whatever, like W for WhatsApp. I don't freaking know what else is there. F for Facebook, G for Gmail, E for emails, maybe Thunderbird. So yeah, a few options there. Intelligent assistants. In here, the status bar cannot be pulled down on lock screen. It's a good thing. Swap Alt and Shift key, swap back and recent key, memory extension, which I had off, call recorder, which is nice, it's on. Okay, cool. No, didn't know it was on by default, and that's where it goes into your folder. And rotation control. If this feature is turned on, it will monitor application switching and rotate the screen for specific applications. Fair enough. That's where that is. Battery usage, battery saver is there. You can turn it on, and what it does, battery saver turns on dark theme and limits or turns off background activity, some visual effects, certain features, and some network connections. I don't bother with that. And battery percentage obviously shows very, very small there, 54 currently. Storage was good as of 15 gigs when you first boot up, but I've never used this one. I have my own, the fossify version of it's called material files. But yeah, it's got this anyway here. Security and privacy. Don't really use this until you set up everything, so it's been on Android forever. So yeah, autofills and whatnot, privacy controls, privacy dashboard. Yeah. What's that? Location. Turning on GPS, blah blah. Everyone usually leaves it on. Safety, emergency, medical name and information, emergency contacts, emergency SOS, crisis alerts, emergency location, service, earthquake on, wireless emergency, and unknown tracker alerts. Accessibility always gives options for different things. Screen readers, display, contrast, extra dim, accessibility menu, timing controls, system controls, navigation mode, gesture, power button ends, core auto rotate, timing controls, touch and hold delay, time to action, and auto click, accessibility menu, if you want to turn that on. Yeah. Vibration and haptics, all the different options, except for the strength of it. That does feel good anyway. Sticky keys, they say to use that for typing. Press one key at a time for shortcuts instead of holding keys down together. Bounce keys, the keyboard ignores quickly repeated presses at the same key within 500 ms, and select keys adjust the time it takes for a key press to activate to 500. Captions we talked about earlier, audio descriptions, flash notifications, hearing devices, audio adjustments to mono, left, right. Yeah, accessibility shortcuts there. Text to speech is here. Obviously passwords, passkeys and accounts. So your Google and Bitwarden stuff or any password manager. Google, obviously I haven't logged in yet. Digital wellbeing. Well, now we've used it for an hour and 44 minutes and yeah, it's dropped 10%. There we go. There's gestures again. Quickly open camera. So yeah, I would use that. To quickly open, press the power button twice. Yep, I like that because I used it under Sony phones. Navigation mode, gesture, here they are, or the free button. I prefer the gesture. Hide gesture Q line, which is hidden. It's not showing a line down here at the bottom. Back gesture works in full region. Yep, both sides. And swipe to invoke assistant. Swipe up from the bottom. Going to invoke digital assistant app. Don't use that. And obviously the sensitivity of it. Yeah. What else? Navigation mode. That's what we just did. Press and hold power button. Yeah, I don't use the digital assistant, so it gives up the power menu. Fingers gesture. I already set this up before. So slide three fingers up or down. I think it was this one should have been that. Slide three fingers down. This one off, because I know on the Xiaomi's you slide three fingers down and gives you a screenshot, but that's there. And I should have shown the other ones. Options are screenshot, split screen, screen record, or flashlight. There you go. And keyboard gestures can scroll assist or cursor assist. Slide to turn after the keyboard light goes out. Sliding along a distance on the keyboard can reignite the keyboard. Scroll assist, I haven't turned it on yet, but we can do that later. And cursor assistant. In addition, in edit screen, right, in edit screen, double tap hardware keyboard to enter cursor moving mode. Then you can swipe up, down, left, right in keyboard area to move cursor. Double tap hardware keyboard again to exit cursor mode. That's a good feature too. And the scroll was open scroll assistant in some interfaces that allow to slide up and down or left and right. Scrolling the keyboard with your fingers can slide the content on screen. So those are good to have as well. In gestures, that was the system, language, keyboard, date, backup, system updates, users, and reset options. I want to try some foss keyboards. So this is currently called Titan Key, and because that's obviously this keyboard, and on screen is Keyca and Google Voice Typing. I think I'll leave it at default, but if there's any good foss like helibord or any of the other ones from Droidify or F-Droid, try it as well, but I don't mind default. You get used to it. Spell checker, personal dictionary, and pointer speed. Yeah. Then time, wherever you're located, should automatically do it when you connect to Wi-Fi. And languages, there's certain ones, but other keyboards do give other languages. You just can't obviously change what each one is there. But there is an update. I haven't done it yet. There was those issues with the 5G, so that's that. That's pretty much it. The only other thing was, yeah, there's the material files there. So here you can swipe this side. Oops. This side for settings, quick settings, and then around here is your notifications. But if you do it right in the middle, it's gonna be the quick settings. But a little to the left. So it's not too bad, but it'll be nicer if it was all together. And that's my only gripe, I remember. And I know quite a few people have said that as well. We have one side's notifications, which is the left, and the right is the quick settings. And there's obviously many features here. Internet, mobile network, Bluetooth, flash, auto rotate, screen, airplane, location, ring, screenshot, battery, light, night light, hotspot, which Wi-Fi tethering, NFC. What's that? That's another. I can't even see what that one. Oh, rotation control. Quick share, lock screen, QR code, scroll. What's that? Scroll assistant, keyboard, backlight. It looks like mini mode and font size. And obviously, you can edit these from this button here, little pen. And there's many more. These are all the additional ones you can add. So there's quite a bit of options. Customize your quick setting pane. Yeah, there you go. What else was there? Wanted to quickly do, because we've been doing this for quite a while now. Gestures, finger gestures. Where was this? Where was it? It was mini mode. Switch to mini mode with 3 fingers down. So if I just do it, there we go. That's mini mode. It's a 4:3 ratio. Where this is a 1:1 ratio, that's a 4:3 ratio. And there we go. Back again. I do prefer a 16:9 ratio. Before the phones became 18:9 and 20:9 and 21:9. The other one good to check is the camera. It's already set at 16:9, but we can go settings. So we've got timer, ZSD, I don't know what that is, picture ratio, 4:3, 16:9, and 1:1. Capture sound, watermark. You have time watermark, device, and custom. A curve of custom. No, you just write whatever you want. Anti-shake, grid lines are like grids. Straighten, don't know what it is. Maybe it straightens the photo a little bit. Anti-flicker, water screen brightness, GPS location, key mode. Press volume up and volume down to switch modes and reset. And then if we switch to video, click again settings. And you've got scenes, which is night, sunset, party, portrait, landscape, night portrait, theatre, beach, snow, steady photo, and sports. And you have microphone on, video format, you have HEVC and also H.264. I'll put on HEVC for now. Video quality is unusual, 920 by 1088, usually 1080. But you got 4K, SHD plus, HD and VGA. I've just let it full HD. Video format 3GP and MP4. Grid lines are left on, straight and unbothered. Anti-flicker is auto. Auto screen brightness, GPS location, and key mode. Again to switch mode for the volume buttons. Yeah, those settings. You got a bit more in more QR, mono, super resolution and edit. Pro I haven't bothered, but it's your pro mode. There's probably more settings there. Raw. Not gonna be like a high-end phone, premium phone, but yeah, you got raw in there too. There you go. WB, ISO, EVS, and OF Auto. There's a time lapse, don't use it, and photo. Yeah, that's pretty much it, mate. Popsicles, and oh yeah, the flash is up here, obviously. But that is pretty much it, mate. Popsicles. Next, I'll do a video about all the accessories that I'll add to it, and test those out. But laters all. Thanks for watching.